Hello everybody, welcome back. Today's video is going to be slightly different. I joined this, well, it's still a quit blog. I joined this murder mystery group, Murder in Greece. Well, not group, subscription, I guess. So every month they'll send me a block pattern and a chapter of a murder mystery book, and I get to try to solve it. And it's right up my interest alley, we'll call it. So I'm going to go ahead and do the videos in case somebody else is doing it and maybe considering it. I think you still have like 2 weeks that you can sign up for it if you'd like. But anyways, I can't give out the sizes on these squares or anything, but I can show how to put it together for anybody that has purchased it. So first the first block is going to use Q, C, N, and B on our fabrics. And we're going to take Q and C here and we're going to turn these into half square triangles. And then we're going to take the bigger pieces of B and the N pieces and we're going to turn them into half square triangles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little ruler here and I'm going to draw a line. Well, I'm going to draw a line corner to corner, or I'm going to lay the yellow line corner to corner, and I'm going to draw the line on either side of it. I'm going to flip it around since it's on my pressing mat here. So I'm actually going to do that with all of these, and I'm going to draw the line then. I'll just match them up just like this. I'm going to pin, because pins are your friend. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go through all of them and do the same thing. And then I'm going to do the green ones on this one because it's the lighter color. So they send you, when you sign up, well, actually before you sign up, you can get a color sheet. So you can pick all your fabrics and you can have everything ready to go. And I actually had a lot of these, they were fat quarter pieces from Walmart, and I thought, because you can pick any shade, like any design, but I'm just going to do mine solid colors because for one, I don't know what it's going to look like, so I'm just going to do it solid, and if I like the quilt, maybe I'll make it again. But and two, I already had these, so I did have to go buy like 4 fat quarter squares, which to make it enough for everything, but so I'm going to try to use up what I have. So I'm going to go ahead and draw the line on the rest of them off camera because I'm going to use my mat. But like I said, I'm not trying to give away the sizes here. So if you want to stick around and watch me sew them and continue on, I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, well, my camera had cut off there, but I'm still in the same spot. I noticed it right away. I'm just cutting them apart. And then I'll take the pins out. And then we're going to do a little more. We're going to iron them open and cut them up, or cut them apart and then iron them open, because it'd be awkward if you did it the other way. Alright. I'm going to just iron my lines off there. It's also setting my stitches, which I'm told helps. I don't know. I've never tested it any other way. We're going to get rid of that. We don't need those anymore. Alright, and then I'm just going to take my scissors and cut them apart because it's easier than getting the rotary cutter out. If you're doing this too, I would love to hear how it's going for you. I mean, obviously this is the first block and it just started, but it would be nice to have some other people's input. Doing a fabulous job. Maybe the rotary cutter would have been easier. Now I'm just going to iron these. Let's see if it tells me which way I'm supposed to iron them. It does not. So I'm just going to iron them, these to the green, because it's darker. And I'm going to iron those to the pink because it's just slightly darker and I don't think it matters. And I'm going to have to trim them all, but I'm going to do that off camera because, again, I'm not giving away any sizes. I'm also not sponsored by this block murder mystery company. I just wanted to do it. I paid for it and I'm not trying to get them sales. I'm just here if you're doing it too. I'll show you how. I have a friend that's doing it with me and she's new to sewing, so you know, she'll have the measurements because she's doing it too. Now these pink and green ones, or the dark pink and green ones, are done, other than trimming. The other ones we have work to do. Alright, lay those to the side. These we're going to make into hourglass blocks. So we're going to take them and fold pink to green, and when you open it up it'll look like that. We're going to line up our seams. And pin them all, and then we're going to take that same little ruler and draw lines down it. And we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to redo that one. Just make it more square, line up better. So this is actually making 2 blocks. So block 1 you have to make 2 of. So now we're going to do that again. Line it up corner to corner on the yellow line in that ruler. Alright, lay them to the side. We'll sew them up in a minute. It's fine, I'll do it the best I can. Trimming it down anyway. They gave me extra to work with, which I do enjoy. I'm a big fan of cutting bigger and trimming down. It gives me less stress and anxiety. Alright, we're going to go sew them up. Change the camera angle back. I didn't like it the other way. Well, I mean, I liked it, but also I hit it a lot. Ooh, what is that? Let's pause the video. I'm going to fix that. Alright. Fixed it. We're just going to sew these up now, all 4 of them. Gonna switch them around or cut them off, sew them again on the other side. Get them off of there. We're going to cut them open, iron them open, and then again I'm going to trim them off camera because secrets, you know. And it does not matter which side you're ironing them to because they're all identical. Alright, so I'm going to pause it and trim all these off camera. If you don't know how to trim them, if you're new to that, I do have videos that show you how. Yeah, I can try to link them. You can maybe find them. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. If you need them, ask me. So I'll be back in just a few minutes. Alright, I got them all trimmed down. So now let's lay them out. Again, it's 2 blocks. So there's our middle piece. And let's see where they got us going. These green ones surround it like this. Like this. So all the greens are touching the middle piece. And then these, the greens going towards the outside. I guess I didn't iron them very well. Small pieces and all. So now I'm just going to go, I'm going to do these 1 block at a time actually. I'm going to sew these all into rows and then I'm going to start on this one and sew them all into rows. And I'm just going to grab it from over here. If you're still with me, we're just going to do it like this. I would have done that. We're going to spin it around so it matches up. All right, we're going to head over and just sew them up. it was any bigger, I'd pin it, but I'm not gonna. Trying to keep it as neat as possible. Cut off the first one and grab the next one. Same thing, grab the next one, make sure the green is facing the middle. And last one for this block. Alright, I'm going to fold that the other way and pin it because I ironed it one way and the seam needs to go the other way. So we're just going to do that real quick. Alright, now I'm going to start on the next one and get them sewn. I'm going to cut this off. The whole block is staying together and just being laid over there. Or the rows are staying together, rather. I didn't cut them apart. Hold on, what am I doing? This way. The pink is towards the pink. Yeah. Don't be afraid to double check yourself. I might have enough one here to finish this one. Or this set. Or my bobbin, I mean. It's getting pretty close. But I think I can do it. Alright, let's go iron them and pin them into blocks. See, I left them together so it's easier to work with. So I'm going to set, well, I'm going to cut them apart now. So it's easier to make sure they all stayed together, I guess I should have said. That was the one I had to redo. I'm going to iron the top and bottom to the half square triangle, which is on the outside. hold it a little more because the small blocks are super fun. And then the middle one is going to the middle because it's a solid block. Might be the flattest piece we have. So we're going to lay those there. Now let's do the other one. Again, we're ironing 2 of the half square triangles on the top and bottom. Letting it set a little extra. And then we'll iron to the middle. Small blocks are not my expertise, but I think I'll do all right. So now we're just going to pin them together, and being so small, I'm just going to do them the top to the middle and sew it, and then I'll come back for the bottom one. Seams. A lot of little seams. Well, it's too late on that one. It's already sewn that way. We're going to pin it. Lay it to the side. Now we're going to do the same on this one. Then we'll sew these 2 down and come back for our bottom piece. I'm just going to hold this one because I'm heading over there now. Not sure if I have enough to sew this one or not, but we're going to try. I did it. Yay. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and change this real quick. Let's go back over. I'm going to iron them to the middle just because. Not too bad. Okay, and actually I'm going to spin them around because I like pinning from the top. So now you're just going to make sure it's mirrored. That still looks the same. We're just going to fold it down and pin, just like we did before. And the seam. this one, and pop one in the beginning because this is not the one we're doing first. Same thing, make sure it's mirrored, fold it down, pin all your seams. So mine's probably not going to be perfect, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Now we're just going to do our 1/4 inch down these. And our last one. Let's iron them open and see what we're working with. After we cut them apart. It's pretty. Again, I'm going to trim it down, make sure it's the right size, off camera. But there it is. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you're playing along in the murder mystery, let me know what you think. And I'll see y'all next time. Have a great day.